YouTube audience, I'm so sorry. I have been live for like a minute now, and I don't think I hit the go live button. So for those of you who don't know, if you don't stream on YouTube, now when you start streaming on OBS, you have to go over to YouTube and hit the like go live button. So you can't just like stream. So anyway, you guys didn't miss much. I was just chatting there for a second, saying hello to everybody. Um, but yeah, so now on YouTube, you have to hit a go live button. That's an additional step. But it's really funny because if you don't remember to hit that, you'll still see the stream in the preview, which is even crazier. But nobody else who's watching you will be able to see. And that's like a brand new change. And sometimes I have straight up forgotten to hit the go live button. I think the reason they did it is because, as you guys probably know, for a long time, there was an issue with channels being hijacked on YouTube due to like session theft, which essentially they would like infect like a targeted YouTuber's PC with a piece of malware that would essentially copy their cookies and like copy like their entire session, which would allow them to instantly log into their YouTube account, and it would bypass two-factor authentication because it would need two-factor authentication because it stole your session, right? So for a long time, that was plaguing YouTube, and it was so scary because so many people were getting their channels taken by this hack. And usually, what would happen after they got taken over by this hack is that it would be like they would change it usually to like the Tesla logo. So they'd change like your PFP to a Tesla logo, which I know, right? And then they would play like this weird video of Elon Musk. And it was like basically like this like crypto scam where they were like playing this video of Elon to convince you to buy this new crypto or whatever. And basically Google's like spam detection would always like basically detect these channels whenever this was happening, and it would immediately delete your channel, you know, alongside your entire Gmail account. By the way, so you basically had to like cause an uproar on Twitter to get Google to restore your account. What the fuck is he talking about? I'm talking about why I was streaming for like 5 minutes on Twitch and didn't know that I didn't start the YouTube stream yet. And I was saying there's like a new failsafe that they added on the YouTube side of things to kind of prevent like weird session hijacking and stuff like that. They have like some new things that they do. And so, yeah. Yeah, the weird crypto scam hacks happened to a few YouTubers I follow. One dude had it happen to him multiple times. God damn. Yeah, so that's why you see that happen. And also people wouldn't really know like what the fuck was going on. So they would just get like a notification like Tesla is live with this and that, like Elon Musk crypto thing. And then people would be like, how the fuck am I following that? And then they would unfollow, which is why I tell people, if by chance you somehow see that you're following some type of Tesla thing that you don't remember following, or some type of like weird Elon Musk thing that you don't remember following, actually do not unfollow it, because that is your friend's channel, or like your a YouTuber that you like. That's their channel. It's just being hacked, and it'll be restored along with your sub. But don't unfollow them, because you may just you might just like not find them again for a while. And then also too, there is a bit of algorithmic suppression that happens whenever it gets restored. Like your viewership is kind of weird. Like algorithmically, your videos and stuff start performing kind of weird for a long while after um, something like that happens. So that's why it's really important that if you ever do see like a Tesla hack or whatever, you don't fucking unfollow that person because again, that's a person that you like that's being hacked and not um, you somehow mistakenly following some crypto scam thing. What did I miss? Me going on a long tangent about why I started the YouTube stream like 5 minutes later than the the Twitch stream. It's not really super relevant. Fortunately, when this was happening super bad, I was vigilant enough to avoid this ever happening to our channel. So it has not happened yet, knock on wood, and hopefully never will. Um, but yeah, the big thing, the way they would also get these people was they would send them like sometimes like PDF files, which is crazy to think about, right? Because you don't really associate PDF files with viruses, but PDF files can have macros attached to them, and those macros can run scripts that um, basically will basically like hijack your cookies in session and then send it over to them and then allow you to do that. Sometimes YouTube auto subs you to stuff you've never seen before, so I don't blame people from unsubbing, unsubscribing from hack channels. Yeah, I don't blame people for the action, but when you specifically see like the Tesla logo, actually, it's always it's always Tesla. By the way, it's like never anything that is not Tesla. Whenever you see that, don't unsub specifically. PDF files are basically self-executing files, which is a notoriously bad idea. .src files are also something you have to be really careful with as well. I believe those are like screensaver files, but those are like fucking malware central, brother. Fucking malware central. So yeah. Um, and typically the way they do this is sponsor emails, by the way. That's how they send things over to you. So if you get a sponsor, right? Then sometimes they will send you like a PDF file that's like, oh, here's the contract for the sponsorship. And you're like, oh, yay, a sponsorship. And then you open the contract and it's fucking malware. So, yeah, I highly recommend everyone get an antivirus virus scanner. I use ESET and scan everything they download. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Always practice safe internet intercourse. Why always a Tesla logo? Because they're doing some type of crypto scam with the hack channel, right? They're presenting it as Elon Musk. They're using like a fake Elon Musk video, and they're using a fake Elon video because of like his association with like cryptocurrencies, right? So they're using that, and they're basically it's like saying like, oh hey, invest in like my new crypto launch, right? Like I don't know what it's called, or like I like Tesla coin or whatever the fuck, right? But really, what you're actually doing when you do that is it's kind of like giving the hackers, um, yeah, it's like giving the hackers your information so that they can do it. And that's why they want big YouTube channels, right? So if they can get like a YouTube channel with a few 100,000 or a few million subscribers, then they can target um, people who would be willing to give them money to do a scam. And it's probably a crypto scam because, you know, not as traceable, right? They're using the Tesla logo because Tesla is also run by a fraud. Yeah. So that's like a really easy scam for them. Yeah. Obviously, don't like really click on the video or watch it either. I don't think they can like hack you through the screen, obviously, but um, yeah, you don't want to like boost the stream to more people who will be susceptible to it. I think all of you guys in this chat are like probably too smart. If you saw something like that, you wouldn't you would not be like, "Oh my gosh, new crypto that Elon is dropping. This is so this is so legit. I'm gonna buy like 5,000 coins or whatever the fuck, and not get like horrendously scammed like that, I would assume. Um, but yeah, so don't do that. Not a good idea. But also, it's best to Google things before you just click on links. Don't just click on links. Strange links that go places. Practice safety, my children. Oh my gosh, Zeal. Is that you? Man. It's been a long time, man. Well, have fun playing Cyberpunk. What if NSP tells me to buy his Night Sky coin? That one's legit. I promise I won't rug pull, bros. I promise. No rug pull, bros. I promise. NSP missed out on the last stream, but watched the VOD. I saw you were running into some difficulty issues in the game, but I feel like there's some mechanics that will make things easier and smoother, and some you're unaware of. Okay, great, because I really do want to dig deeper into the game mechanically. And that's kind of why I don't know if we're going to make it to Altissia today. Like, but I do want to finish some stuff up. Like, I do want to keep doing the hunts and stuff. I guess there's no rush. Everyone has been really interested in these streams. As a streamer, you're definitely always concerned that, like, will I finish the game in time before people are just, like, uninterested in continuing to watch me, like, fuck around in this. But, like, you guys have, like, continued to be really cool about all that. So we don't have a good lance, actually, and that's something I want to fix today if we can. But I'm gonna put a lance on, and I just want to practice some lance techniques because one of my favorite channels kind of put out a video showing off some lance tech today in this game. They're like still like really invested in posting FF15 stuff, which I think is awesome. Actually, it is insane how dedicated people still are to this world and this game, right? And be that Versus, be that Final Fantasy 15 proper, but in either case, people are still really interested in the world of this game and everything. So it's just really fascinating. Drumjaw, dude, thank you so much for the super chat. I finally beat Rebirth's legendary challenges and was thinking you might enjoy them, NSP. Combat reaches an amazing flow state after some practice against the toughest summons. Okay. We're actually going to go back to that, I think, after this. Because we never got to finish our hard mode run. I'm going to start over from the beginning. And we're going to go back to like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I think, after we finish up the 16 stuff. And the reason I want to go back to Rebirth, and one, because I never finished like the super hard challenges in the game, because when I first beat Rebirth, I was just kind of burnt out. I was like, okay, this is a great game, but like I gotta not look at it for a little while. And now I'm at the point where I'm really like, damn, I want to go back to Rebirth. So I think we'll go back to hard mode rebirth after this. I gotta spend some time off stream, like relearning the combat again, because the moment I spend like 5 seconds away from a game's combat, I forget everything about it. So in my head, I feel like I remember everything, but the reality is I definitely fucking don't. So what's the first thing I want to do today? Oh, the first thing I want to do is I want to upgrade the boys' weapons. And like one of the best ways to do that actually is for us to go back to the FF14 quest. What are my thoughts on Pocket Edition? Okay, Pocket Edition was actually like a really smart move at the time. I thought it was great. It's so strange to me now that people were so negative about Pocket Edition. Pocket Edition was the coolest thing ever. So, wait, what the fuck? I guess I hit Brave New World. My bad. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. Let me see. Well, let me set a waypoint for the there we go. I can sleep, recharge. Pocket Edition was a cool thing, and I think people were kind of wrong in their judgment of it. So the reason I say Pocket Edition was so cool was that, like, one of the things that people were saying at the time was like, lol, I can't believe it's $20 for a mobile game. First of all, $20 for a full demake of Final Fantasy 15 is actually kind of incredible. Obviously, they didn't demake most of the open world stuff, but like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, literally, like, come the fuck on. Like, come on. It's $20, right? For a full game. Are you gonna play it for your video series? I think we can. It'd be like super fast to knock out. And I think it does have like a PC build, right? So we can play it. I saw that Gamers Joint did a video on it, so I'm down to. I'm down to try.
Morning. Morning.
But anyways, yeah, it was so ridiculous that people were upset about the price. To name an example from the last stream, the big mechs you fought in the Imperial base are made a lot harder with how you fought them. The biggest thing you never broke off is the rocket launcher, and you also rely too much on the normal / greatsword. Don't underestimate the weapon type effectiveness, right? Is there any way to, like, Libra enemies? I think Ignis has that as an ability. I forget how to actually do it, though. And that would tell me, like, the weapon types. Kevin Vu, thank you so much for the super. I just wanted to say I can't forgive Tabata for removing the Yakuza versus Vatican vibes. Stella was a key also. He made some of the choices were because he didn't like the FF based on reality. Thank you so much, Kevin. I think he did like a lot of the FF based on reality, but I think he had very different interpretations of it, right? So I think he, like, for example, he wanted to move away from, like, more Kingdom Hearts-y type battles because he said, fuck, I didn't mean to do manual. We do this every goddamn time. So he moved away from
I'll pretend I didn't hear.
Don't be that way.
doing that type of like more cartoonish, let's just say, battle system. So I do think he valued reality. I just think that, like, what he valued in reality is different than... I forget, does the wait mode let you Libra? I think you have to use R1 for it. Yeah, I want to say. Also, it's like, it's kind of absurd how many mechanics there are in this game. I actually think that Final Fantasy 15 maybe has the most mechanics of any Final Fantasy game. I kind of want to say.
Let's go. Sounds good.
Right? Like, there's actually so many fucking mechanics in this game that the game, well, I won't say that the game won't make you use, but I guess the better way of saying it would be that you can potion spam yourself through most things such that you don't need to engage with the game's systems. But actually, mechanically, and I know this sounds fucking insane, I know, but this is actually like low-key mechanically one of the deeper FF games. It's just like wholly unnecessary to do all of that, but like but yeah, it's actually like the most mechanically dense, maybe the most mechanically dense Final Fantasy, which is kind of absurd to even say out loud. But there are actually so many mechanics in this game and so many different play styles you can actually do that that it's just like, it's crazy. I love the deep mechanic of holding down 2 buttons. See, that's the thing, right? The thing is that you can, for the most part, just hold down 2 buttons and you wouldn't know that most of that shit is like is actually that deep. But like, if you actually dig into it and you...
What was that? Watch it, Ignis!
Yo, what the fuck? Did he hit the car? He did. He kind of like... Yo, he definitely hit the car. Okay. I didn't even see anything.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Why does the game randomly do that sometimes? We've had that happen a couple of times during the day. And it's like, but there's no enemy. Going from mechanically dense FF15 to mechanically devoid FF16 for people, yeah, I mean, I won't say personally that I think that FF16 is like mechanically void, but it is in the RPG sense mechanically void. I'm sure that there is someone who's like deep in on the action side who will be like, well, actually, you know, you could do all this stuff in Ultimaniac, and then that stuff is mechanically deep. I don't have any arguments to make there. But if we're talking about, yeah. So I'm not gonna talk about like if the action mechanics themselves are deep or not. But if we're talking about RPG depth, like using the right weapon types or battle preparation and things like that, then I'd probably say if you're doing a true no items run, this game would probably be deeper on that front. Again, only if you're doing a very true 100% no items run. Yeah, I think it's just the wrong genre for FF to be a hack and slash, to be like a character action game. Because
Ignis, pull over a sec.
let's get some of these items while we're driving by, because I just passed most of them.
Well, here we are.
15 has a lot of desperate mechanics that don't necessarily work together. What is that saying? A mile wide, but only... Yeah, it's not very deep. That's also very true. I can agree with that. If we want to talk about single-player FF games with a lot of mechanical depth, it's always going to be 12. Yeah, that's for sure. I would say 12, 7R, and 13, and 10 have a lot of mechanical depth. Like if we were making like
Rock and roll.
a tier list for mechanical depth, I would say those games would be in the top. Genre experimentation is fine for FF spin-offs. Mainline must be an RPG. You're right. Whenever I see people saying, like, don't judge it as an RPG, I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? This is Final Fantasy. Like, that's like saying, don't judge Mario Mainline as a platformer. It would be like, what the fuck are you saying? It's Mario. Like, the one thing that Mario is always supposed to be is a platformer. You could do, like, fucking anything else with it, but it's Mario. Like, Mainline Mario, it's supposed to be a platformer, right? You wouldn't say, like, oh yeah, well if you judge like if you judge Mario Sunshine as like not a platformer, then or something like that, I don't know. It'd be like it'd be absurd. Like everyone would be like, that's a ridiculous statement. Like what are you talking about? Like that's a fundamental like problem. Yeah, if you don't judge Persona as a JRPG and judge it as a soccer game, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a ridiculous argument. The fact that we're even having that argument in the first place shows that something fundamentally is going wrong. Like we shouldn't even be talking about this. And to even acknowledge it is like, even like remotely kind of like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like no, what the fuck? This is supposed to be about RPG first. There's also Mario RPG subseries already. Super Mario RPG, Mario and Luigi, Paper Mario, right? For sure. And those are cool. And we judge those as an RPG, right? And it would be silly to judge that as like a mainline Mario, right? But it'd be silly also to judge mainline Mario as an RPG. Loves Gibson, thank you so much for this super chat. Falling in love with a girl after barely knowing each other. Noctis is just like me. So true. Actually, it's really funny because, like, it's not even like the reality of Luna, right? Because he doesn't actually know her, but he was just like promised, like, that he would be able to talk to Grill, and he was like, "Yo, I'm so committed to this." Like, damn, bro. Holy shit, lover boy. Chill the fuck out. So we're gonna go back here because Final Fantasy 14 bros, some of the best early weapons in the game before you go to Altissia are here. Like, there's a lot of good weapons here. Also, if I forgot to say, Loves Gibson, thank you so much again for the super chat. Pain of the Vortex is Pain of the Vortex is also a really good greatsword. I think we have 2 good greatswords already, though. Plums of the Vortex. Abandon the Vortex is also really incredible. Gaze of the Vortex, Pain of the Vortex. What is the difference between these 2 Plums of the Vortex? Okay. Oh, I guess because you can have two, one for Noctis and one for your party member. Okay, that's what. Okay. Time to do one of the best things in Final Fantasy XIV. And that is a jump puzzle. So there's actually a way to get the Allegan tombstones. I was looking this up without having to grind for them. Is it, can you get back here? Is it this one? I was looking up a YouTube tutorial on this before we started. I can't remember if it's, or maybe it's through here. I don't know. Yeah, it's through here. Pretty sure. Yeah, because in the tutorial, he climbed up this thing.
Real nice here.
Yeah, it's a jump puzzle just like you would expect from FF14. This collaboration was so good. Like... Motherfucker. I absolutely watched and rewatched a tutorial to get every item here. Yeah. It is a fucking pain. Maybe I can just warp strike, right? No. What the fuck? Can I not warp? I can warp strike here. Why can I not warp strike there? Is it because of the collision barrier? What the fuck? Yeah, but it wasn't working, oddly enough. I think the collision of this won't let you warp. It won't. It disables it. So you have to do this. Oh, God. Okay. Phoenix down is not what we're looking for here. Motherfucking bullshit. Motherfucking bullshit. Oh, wait, I think you have to... Wait, do you have to drop down here? I think you do. I think this is where you drop down. And then there's 30 Allegan tombstones. Let's fucking go. And a cat for some reason. Which is just strange because it's just sitting there. And there's literally no reason. And then... Okay. Then there's another one on top of the crane. But, let me see how you get there.
Beautiful day.
Totally.
Actually, I have no idea. I don't need to get everything, though. I really just think I need 2 things. What's this? Elixir? Close enough. Welcome back, Pitioss Dungeon. So true, bestie. So true. Okay. Wait, where is the crane at? Because it's the same one that you have to do to... Oh, it's over there. How the fuck do you get over there? Oh, it's back over here. Okay.
Blessed weather.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay, it's not the same one, but it's pretty similar. Same asset, no less. How the fuck do we climb up there, chat? What the fuck? Oh, I think I see. No. Fucking bitch. Random ass frog. Okay. Wait, is this the same one? I think it is, actually. But I think the tombstone is there now. It's so funny to think that double jump was removed from this game for, like, the sake of realism, when, like, double jump in this game would have actually been really cool. Let's see. It better be there. If it's not there... Oh, that's right. It's not at the top, but you have to use it to get to it. You have to drop down. You have to drop down to something. That's right. You have to drop down. I think it's that one over there. Loves Gibson, thank you so much for another super chat. I wish you guys could have talked more on the podcast on Virum Rex. You think Sora will be explicitly tied to Noctis? Is Nomura even allowed to do that? I don't know what the fuck he's allowed to do, because like, what the fuck? How has he been allowed to do any of this, right? Like, it's kind of crazy, like, when you think about it. Like, the fact that he's able to basically spend Square Enix's money to talk about how they kind of screwed him on Versus is, like, insane. And then also to make that fuck a canon part of Kingdom Hearts is even more crazy. Maybe I don't need all of it. What was the cost of them? Let's go back and see. Because if I don't need it, I'm not fucking getting that. Character animation is more expressive than 16 in Rebirth. Just look at how Noctis runs and all. Yeah, I think that the lighting, a lot of things about character animation, stuff like that, it definitely is better in this game. I wouldn't deny.
Welcome to my little shop.
Oh, dang, you need... What the fuck? You need so much. It costs 99?
Hey, I think I'll do a little arcana study.
What else can I do to get them?
What?
Hold on.
Perhaps it comes in peace. Hey,
Oh yeah, you have to farm Garuda? Okay, it's truly Final Fantasy 14. Oh, you either do the Howling Eye level 45? Okay. Let's do it again. Wow, this is so FF14. The dedication to this is crazy. Okay.
I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
If this takes too long, I'll just do it off stream. But let's see, because I'm way higher level now. So this should be a lot easier. Theoretically. And more combat practice. Shouldn't hurt. Or couldn't hurt, I mean. Let's see, actually. How does... Okay, okay. What the fuck? quick sword to finish these fast. I feel like Ragnarok is still such a useful weapon because of what it does to your warp strikes. Oh, I didn't mean to use regroup. I wanted Cyclone. Dang. Okay. Chat, this is going so much better than the first time we fought her.
Here we go.
I will make you pay!
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I see. That's right. You have to do that. And then you could do Cyclone. Nice. I forgot we set that on last time and I didn't play with it too much. Armature chain. Wow, I wish you guys hit the boss instead of instead of that. Oh, what the fuck? You try to help your bro out and like.
Good looking out.
That totally does not work on them, but I guess that's not like a super big surprise. Wow! I spoke way too soon. Gladio! Gladio, you gotta help one of us. Gladio. Gladiolus. Gladi-daddy. Please. Brother. Oh my god. How are you liking the combat this second time around? I liked it better than 16. I kind of am feeling that same way as I kind of do it. I think that 16's combat is way more polished and well put together. But I don't think that necessarily the most refined product is always like inherently the best. If that makes sense. Cyclone sucks, low-key. Yeah, I'm taking that shit off. Not his best ability at all. Chat, am I going to die? Chat, I died. Okay, we're gonna move the fuck on. We're gonna move the fuck on. I'm not gonna waste y'all's time with this. We'll move on. I'll come back and get the tombstones. Or actually, we'll just play with the default in-game weapons. But I just wanted like some strong shit, some broken shit. Which actually, if we really wanted to cheat, let me see. Wrong. Oh my god. Wait, can I not access the gear menu from here? Maybe I need to exit. There is a clunkiness to 15's play, but there's still a personal skill development needed a little. Yeah, I mean, once you... I'm not very Daijobu. Yeah, no, I'm crashing out with that fight. It is a bit... Your week has been well. Oh, my week has been great, Laura. Thank you so much. Because I also have these, the Crown King, but this is a mod weapon. But it's actually really cool. It allows you to dual wield Sword of the Father and the Engine Sword at the same time. But that feels too much just like cheating, you know? Okay, damn. Well, I wanted to get like some good weapons for us before we headed out, but we can I want to also finish the hunts before we head out. So let's see if I can do that. Hunts, and then I want to see if we can do the fight with the boys. Where have we not done hunts? Probably here. Actually, yeah, we haven't done any hunts there. Oh, Maldacio, Hunter HQ. Yes. Yes. I actually wrote that in my notes for the stream. Is there a video of Night Sky playing Pitioss Dungeon? No. But, wait, what the fuck? Did I click the wrong thing? I did. I keep doing this. No, but if you guys really want to do Pitioss, we can fucking do it at the end of the stream series. We can fucking do it. How come when I hit... Oh, because I do quest location. But if I hit map point... Oh, that's right, because we haven't drove there yet.
Yep.
This playthrough. You should look into the Ascension menu to let the bros do more abilities on their own during fight. Right now, you've only really focused on unlocking party skills. Okay, true. If you got... Pitioss is the platforming dungeon. Pitioss dungeon would probably take an entire live just for it. Yeah, I probably would. Took me like 3 or 4 hours the first time I did it. Oh my god. But that's how you get the Black Hood, if I remember correctly, right? Keep an eye on your gas. My gas is good for now. Yeah, that's how you get
Ignis, pull over a sec.
the Black Hood. So...
Oh, thank goodness you're here. My car is stuck.
I didn't even think,
Everything
okay, you guys don't think Black Hood is worth it? Okay. We can skip it. No, it is kind of like insane that they made a dungeon to show you how bad the platforming was. And then on top of that, like, to show you how bad their decision to remove double jump was. Actually kind of crazy if you think about it. But... Oh, dude, Lance is kind of saucy, actually. I kind of fuck with Lance. Can we get some Gravisphere? Thanks. I'm doing way less damage with this Lance, though, obviously, because it's not nearly as powerful as my other weapons.
This sounds like you're having fun.
Yo! Did y'all see that? Please tell me y'all saw that. Oh my god. That was so fucking funny. I've really missed this game.
Ignis,
Oh,
pull
wait.
over a sec. Certainly.
Actually, we can camp over there too.
Let's head on out.
So, let me... I think I saw treasure.
Imperials above us!
Thanks.
Are you fucking serious? When are there not Imperials above us, brother? I thought I saw a piece of treasure over here that I missed. Oh, I did. I missed it, but when I went back with the clip, I saw it. Yeah. He like ran over the flag. It was
Rock and roll!
so fucking funny. I remember that Pitioss is a place where you could find the goddess Eos. Right. And then they were like, there is no goddess Eos, by the way. Which kind of pissed me the fuck off. Because there definitely
Everything in order.
kind of was. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Oh, actually, it's Era. There's no way you guys came up with Era before all of this. I don't
Ignis,
think.
pull over a sec.
I don't think that was
Certainly.
actually the plan. Whatsoever. Like...
Let's call it a day.
I'll see what I can whip up.
Oh, is this one new? Prevents poison. Is that anyone's favorite? No. No one gives a fuck about that. But it's new. Let's try it. You know, like, not only coming back to this game, not only am I mad they didn't finish it, I'm also mad that,
I swear,
like,
half your photos are selfies.
in a
Hashtag
lot of
sorry, not
ways,
sorry.
they've kind of stepped down from this game's ambitions in so many
Refreshed.
ways.
Well, the templates
And I
stretch out a
felt
bit
like there was some really profoundly interesting stuff here. And I do think that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth kinda gets back to a lot of this stuff, but honestly, there is some stuff that this game does better than Rebirth, to be honest. In terms of like the way the open world is structured, I do feel like moving around this game's world and doing stuff in this game's world is more fun. Oh, guys, the title is while yes, I am going to get married this year. The title is actually about Noctis getting married. We're preparing for Noctis's marriage, if that was not made clear.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
What's up? Can't stay long, gotta drive, but wish you a good stream. Oh, thank you, Tech Toaster 2. Are you planning to unlock the boat and encounter Bismarck? You should go to the island where Noctis gets imprisoned then for a fun interaction. Oh, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We need to Royal Edition Max, so... all the stuff, because a lot of people actually, as we've like been doing these streams, I've kind of discovered that a lot of people just played 15 1.0 and didn't touch the rest of the game, right? Like Mike, Resident Arc Mike, he has not touched the Royal Edition content or the DLC. And I was like, oh shit, bro. I was like, you are coming back to like a pretty different game, right? Like a game, you know, that now has character switching, Regalia Type D, the missing episodes, episode Arden, right? Like, you're coming back to a kind of different game, TBH. So I was actually kind of excited for when that happened. Night Sky Prince is marrying Barry. Sure, I'll marry Barry. I'll marry Barry. I don't think people realize how many things got added over the free patches, DLC, Royal Edition. Even very basic and simple extra lines during the story were added at some point. If you play 1.015 now, you'll notice so much is missing. Right, and I don't know if you guys remember.
Before, but is Ebony really all that good?
I might have answered before, but yes it is.
But like, some people were actually getting like, especially if you ordered the Ultimate Collector's Edition from Square Enix. So at the time, some people were getting their package ahead of time. Like, and so they would actually get the game before the 1.02 patch dropped. The Crown patch that you're talking about right now, Icefire. And like, they didn't have like a lot of shit. The 1.0 build of this game is like the most rushed, slop together thing. Holy shit, like in so many fucking ways. And then they started patching right away. A lot of it dropped before people even like got deep into the game. But unfortunately, yeah, that shit was like, it was hella unfinished. Glad you're doing better thumbnails that don't clickbait the toxic haters. Hey man, there's a lot of haters. Unfortunately, you know, I don't like making super negative content, which is something I feel like I've had to do a lot recently because, let's just be honest, there has not been much positive shit happening. Like,
Ignis,
unfortunately,
pull over a sec.
let me pull over, see some shit in there.
Should be a nice change of pace.
There just has been, like, unfortunately, so much bad news happening with the series back to back that I've been in a place where I don't know what positive things to make. So hopefully soon there will be more positive news, and I do think that I think we have a repair kit.
Finally. Thanks for the help.
I'd call that a job well done.
It was genuinely impressive how much was done for this game and how much more could have been done. This could have led into a Cyberpunk 2.0 situation to some degree. Some things can be can't be fixed, but still. Cyberpunk 2.0 is a great way to describe what I think we were headed for with the Season 2 content. And based on some of the things that Acid Rain was telling me, yeah, we were more or less looking at like a Final Fantasy 15 like 2.0 update where they were going to overhaul things. It was heavily speculated. I don't know. I'll have to ask Acid Rain about like what his assessment of this is. But basically, they were likely going to overhaul Noctis's gameplay at the end of all of these patches. So Noctis was probably going to get like whatever was happening with his episode Noctis gameplay, that was probably going to basically be them redoing the action combat in the game, like in the base game. And that would be like how they would basically fund patching that in.
Everything in order?
Yep.
It's just so fucking unfortunate that this game was left Weird title, I'm confused. I know. It's my fault. It's my fault. I should have renamed the stream something else. Maybe I'll rename the VOD something else. So people are less confused by my weird humor. I wish that Square Enix had the success with FF that Capcom has had with RE. I'm thinking about doing a video soon on this exact topic. Because I feel like Resident Evil Requiem was such a landmark Resident Evil title for me personally, right? Part of it was just how it brought together everything Resident Evil into like a single game. Maybe not everything, but a lot of fucking Resident Evil into one game. And it was incredible for it, right? And one of the things that they did in order to achieve that is they made it so that you could play it in first person and third person. They made it so that half of the game is survival horror and the other half is like the type of action that RE invented with RE4, right? And so it's a blend of those things. And so what I am basically getting at here, could they make a Final Fantasy game? And I know this is going to be hard. I also know people are going to say Trails, but could they make a Final Fantasy game that's action and turn-based? I don't mean like Trails. I do like Trails' system, but I don't mean like Trails. And what I mean by that is that with Trails, whenever you fight like a boss fight, the boss fight is still it's still command-based, right? It's still a turn-based RPG whenever it's like the serious fights. I mean like a game that you can actually fucking play as a command RPG, like a pure command RPG, and as an action game. I don't fucking know how that's possible. I have a few theories on how maybe they could make something like that work, right? They kind of have something going for 7R with... Yeah, I mean, 7R kind of has that going. So what they would have to do for Final Fantasy 17, like let's suppose they build off of 7R's battle system, right? Maybe they do it, but it's like an ATB game. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you could also probably make, because you'd have to have the game's underlying systems work together. And balancing that, I mean, it's basically like creating two battle systems, right? So it'd be super expensive to do and really hard. But I think that would actually be the perfect thing for them. I think SE's biggest mistake over the past decade is how they are scheduling FF releases. They should have released a new mainline FF game after Rebirth, just like how FF16 came after Remake. Having it be just FF7 stuff isn't good for the brand. Right, well, that was kind of the problem that happened when FF7R was brought back in-house after CyberConnect 2, right? They couldn't work on that, but they couldn't work on like FF17, but like if they were able to, we would have had FF17 and then 16 and then maybe 18 and then 7R stuff would have been done by CyberConnect 2, right? And so it kind of would have been maybe a golden era for Final Fantasy even, because we would have had the frequent releases that people want, and we would have had the remakes, and 14 would have expansions, and it'd be so much Final Fantasy content, you'd be sick of the series by this point. So find a way to make sure everything can be done in menus, including base attacks, triangle, and square. The only thing I can think of it doing it without too much tedium is something like macros. Yeah. I feel like there is some way to engineer it without it being fucking expensive, and I think the way to do that is something along the lines of what 7R tried to do with its classic mode. Except instead of classic mode, the characters would kind of like, I don't want to say sit in like fixed patterns, but like, or sit in like fixed positions, but maybe sit in like fixed positions and not move and just focus on you selecting commands. And of course, attack has to be like one of those commands. So,
Till next time.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
7R's system evolved must be the future of FF. I think it will probably be. The way I see it is there's two.
Jedi is dead. Disguised farmers are celebrating the demise of the infamous behemoth who terrorized the region. The predator's insatiable appetite led it to
I don't give a
wreak
fuck about
havoc
that.
on farms.
I thought they were gonna talk about Lunar, but they're not gonna talk about Lunar. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think that the two options that they have going forward is to evolve 7R's combat, or to
Have yourselves a good rest now.
or to go back to turn-based. I think those are two really good options. And I know some people are going to hate me saying go back to turn-based, but let me explain why that's something I've come to. It's not like a unk thing. I mean, it kind of is an unk thing, okay? But it's not like fully an unk thing.
y'all?
I'm not just unking out for like why I think that should be the case. I think it should probably be the case because it's a good cost,
Alrighty.
a good way to mitigate costs. And not only is it a good way to mitigate a lot of the cost, they would also get praised for doing it. And also, too, I feel like it's the only way to unify the FF fan base again. Because they're worried about...
I could make this at camp.
They're worried about... they're worried about new people, but they're bleeding old people while they're doing it. And that is, like, so fucking clearly not working. So we have to get people back on the same page.
Got yourselves a target.
If even for a little while before we try action again, you know? And the only way I can think of to get everyone on the same page, maybe not everyone, right? Because I know some people really do like FF action, and they'll be like, okay, like this is what I want, and I don't want to go back to turn-based. I'm not arguing, but the overwhelming majority of the fan base will at least accept it and try it and be okay with it. And so I kind of do feel like that's like
This one?
what they need to do. They need to do what Persona does, just be as good a series as it can be to keep its existing fan base, and that in turn naturally allows newcomers to come in via good word of mouth. Yes, and that's actually the point that I made in the FF Unk video. Really strongly, was that I'm like, dude, you don't need to worry about like young people that much. Like, really, the main thing you need to be concerned about is oh hey, Black Prince, that's me. Let's see. I don't think that's better than a form weapon, full of potential, unwrapped. That's okay. This is definitely an upgrade. Okay.
Hey, come again.
What the fuck was I saying, chat? I get distracted so easily. Can't go in here. Cosmogony. Trials by which the six grant their blessing are mentioned in the ancient tomes. Okay. You were saying you aren't an unk. That's right. I'm 21 years old.
Already? Time flies when you're having fun.
bone knives. Wonder how well they cut.
Let's pick up the quest here.
Hey there, brother.
Hi?
Don't act so
Oh yeah,
surprised.
they don't need to be concerned about younger audiences that much.
Right.
What I think their primary concern should be is just making a damn good game. Like, you don't need to over-optimize all this stuff for target demographics and things like that. You just need to make a fucking good game, and people will do it, you know? Dang, you 21? No, I'm not. If young people didn't like turn-based, Persona and Expedition 33 wouldn't be half as popular as they are. Luca, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know, because Persona...
Isn't it long to lay your hands on a girl?
Persona fans might be unks too, but they're at this point, because it's been like over 10 years since, or no, it's been 10 years this year since Persona 5, so all the new Persona fans are also unks now, unfortunately, because they may have started out at like 20 something, but they're probably 30 now. But being 30 still is 10 years less than the average Final Fantasy fan, right?
Sorry, not sorry.
So, that's probably pretty good. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, Persona fans are definitely unks. Well, they weren't when Persona 5 came out. They weren't when the game came out. Yeah, it's kind of funny because oh dang, that's a level 99 quest. Okay. Let's take on these hunts.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies.
I think the kind of visuals that Trails got with its recent release are basically what it's needed in order for Trails to be super popular. Half of us weren't unks when FF15 came out. Yeah, I was 24 when this game came out. I am now 34. I was a lot younger.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
So, I mean, yeah, guys, I was a lot younger when this came out and when Persona 5 came out.
A relief.
So, like, when you really think about it, like, I was the 20-year-old that they were trying to, like, get. Obviously, I didn't get into Final Fantasy 15, but I did get into Persona with 5, though. So I was kind of like the youngin' that you would want to get into the series, and then now I'm an unk. And that's how crazy this shit is, right? Because basically, in order to, like, manage these big franchises, you would need multiple teams working on it, which also kind of sucks because you kind of dilute a thing whenever you have so many different visionaries working on it. Now, Final Fantasy is kind of unique because it's had that for a really long time, obviously. But one of the cool things about Final Fantasy is that, or used to have, like, about Final Fantasy was that Sakaguchi would kind of oversee all those different creatives, and he got the last say on, like, what Final Fantasy was and wasn't. And now there isn't actually, like, a guy doing that anymore. So there is no visionary for Final Fantasy as a series, and I think that shows up in, like, literally fucking everything nowadays, and why the games are so disjointed, and why it feels like, like, you know, maybe... Wait, is this at nighttime? Is this a nighttime one? No, it's daytime. So then wait. Where the fuck are they? I also didn't equip the new gear that we just got. Is this... Are they... These can't be it. They don't have the quest mode. I don't know. I'll take them out and then we'll figure it out. Well, Kitase would be the guy, right? Like, if I had to pick a guy, or not even if I had to pick a guy, because he's technically the brand manager. So, I guess it's Kitase, but I also feel like I don't know what Kitase is doing in that regard, because with Final Fantasy 16, he was just like, yeah, do whatever, it's okay. Which I feel like is kind of the opposite of like what Sakaguchi was doing when he was in charge of that, right? Because Sakaguchi was all like, very much of the mind that some things are Final Fantasy and some things aren't. And if it's not Final Fantasy, it should be a new IP, right? So that we don't let good ideas go to waste. But some things don't get to be Final Fantasy, which I think is actually like a really important thing to say. So you're saying it should be Nomada, bro. I don't think he's interested exactly. But I think he probably would be a decent pick. But I don't know if he wants to do that. I think he just wants to draw pictures and like do creative stuff, right? I don't think he wants to be a manager of any type. He seems supremely uninterested in that sort of thing. Oh fuck, I fucked up by that.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Noct?
Excuse me? Forgive me. Right here!
A new IP wouldn't have the budget if it was FF. Yeah, and I mean, sometimes that's just the thing, right? It's not gonna get the budget. And, I mean, yeah, it's not gonna get the budget of FF. Xenogears certainly did not get the budget of FF. Nor did Parasite Eve, but, FF is also one of the main breadwinners, right? So, of course it gets the most budget.
Too close for comfort.
I'm comfortable just being alive.
Does it have to be like raining or so? Oh no, here they go. Here they go.
Level up here, dude.
Damn, I didn't get to do armature chain. No. Flying enemies in this game kind of. Bro, are you serious? Let me see if I can get it.
Don't miss. How about this?
Oh, we got it. I'll do it because I can damage it, and this is like free iframes on it, so. So we could just sit here and overkill it, basically.
Time for a Prompto special.
Did not need to kill it that much. I don't know if Gravisphere will work because they're so far up there. Oh shit. Wait, why are we getting this? Fuck it, dude. Just blow them all up. Just blow them all up, Garuda. And you know it's fucking Garuda. Of course it fucking is. I should have never unlocked Garuda, dude. You cannot see the other summons if you unlock Garuda. Like, they will not appear. I think there might have been a mod to, like, rebalance how commonly you get the... Pretty much what my experience was, too. Yeah. Holy fuck. I want to see the other summons. I think the only way that the battle system, or not the only way that the battle system could have been better, but one of the ways that the battle system could have been better is if there was a way to build up to the summons, like basically like a super thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like if you're doing something so well, then you can build up a gauge and then use the summons, right? Like I want the summons to be a mechanic and not like you get the summons because we felt bad for you, or you get the summons because I don't know why you get the summons. Like, why did I just get Garuda there, right? Like, what did I do to warrant or to make Garuda come? Well, not make Garuda come, but make Garuda summon. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, what did I do to make her show up? Yeah, well, and why does Garuda only have priority, right? Like, it's not clear. Like, if there was a mechanic to it, a way of controlling, like, okay, this is the summon you get, and this is what you do in order to get that summon, and like, etc., right? That would be one thing. And, wait, if we're resuming, what are we resuming to? Okay, I guess the next hunt. Wait, no, actually,
Ignis,
it's taking us
pull
back.
over a sec. Certainly.
I didn't mean to do that. We could change without
Should be a nice change of pace.
getting out of the car, but it's fine. Auto. We did voltage fluctuation, and let's do threat from the thicket. Would you rather have Shiva come? Yeah. Multiple times, even, if possible. In a fight. In a fight. KH did it right, making summoning a choice and tie it to a resource. I hate pointing to it every time, but it's such a good action JRPG system. Brother, my God, like, it's so baffling to me that the same company that made Kingdom Hearts acts like making Final Fantasy into an action RPG is such a mystery, and they just don't know how to do it, and they just don't know how to make like elemental weaknesses and stuff like oh, we just don't know what to do, man. We just don't know how to approach it. Brother, you made the fucking game that is the ultimate textbook example of how you flawlessly do it. With the Final Fantasy fucking system, no less. And it's just like, why do they keep acting like this is a mystery? Why do they keep acting like, oh yeah, we don't even know how to fucking do it? Like,
this one's pretty good. I know.
And even with Final Fantasy, I mean, even with Final Fantasy 16, dude, it's like, it's fucking crazy, because it's like, what do you mean? Like, we didn't know, we couldn't implement elemental weaknesses. You have the guys who know how to do that in an action game.
How's about we go fishing tomorrow?
What's this all of a sudden?
Oh wait, no, I actually don't want to do this.
Nearby. Home to the Liege of the Lake.
Liege, huh? Tell me more.
It's a veritable monster.
You can't even skip this.
No one's ever reeled it in.
I'm intrigued.
Well, so you should be.
Yeah, they said they wanted to focus on realism when they were converting it from
sucker.
versus to 15, so.
It's not the best time.
Is that so?
I think the production quality of 16 is among the best. Unfortunately, the game is too inconsistent. You go from the best cutscene to one of the worst cutscenes ever created in modern gaming. Yeah, and they'll be like right next to each other. And part of that is just the fact that, you know, most of the budget for that type of thing went toward icon fights rather than making, say, you know, a lot of cutscenes for smaller events, let's say, in the story that weren't an icon fight.
Let's go.
What is realism? That's a flimsy excuse to me. It kind of is, because you can draw the line with realism anywhere. I don't even like to use the term realism in fictional works, because I think a better word than realism is believability. Right? Like, I think, like, with all fictional works, we should strive for believability. Like, that should be the term that we use, right? Because it's not so much that you want something to be so real. It's that you want to be able to believe in the world and, like, what's happening, right? And part of that is realistic consequence for actions and such like that. But it doesn't have to be strictly that, right? Again, your goal is to make people believe in the world, not for it to be, like, realistic. Because ultimately, you're never going to make it, like, super realistic. And that's not just for games. It's also even for, like, film or, like, books, etc., right? So,
That's it.
making people believe a fantasy world can be real is better than a world trying to be real. Exactly. Exactly. And so I think believability is more important than realism. But honestly, I'm going to be honest, and this isn't like a slight on this game or even like necessarily 16 or Re-Trilogy, but I do think if they start talking about realism too much with 17's marketing, I am probably going to be turned off. And I'm not anti-realism, right? Like, I'm not one of those people on Twitter that's like, yo, everything should be anime. But, like, far from it even. But, like, I just feel like realism has, like, been kind of a bad thing for them, honestly. Has not really worked out in a great way. Like, if FF17 is like my realism, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Oh, equip the new weapons. Oh shit, you're right. I don't think I can equip them in battle though. Oh fuck, I'm confused. I mean, in the game, I'm confused. I wasted that gravisphere. Shit. First of all, let's get rid of this guy, because he's just here, and that's not doing shit. I fucking hate flying enemies in this game. There's definitely one thing I do think 16 is the best. The flying enemies are much more enjoyable to deal with in that game than this one. And in, well, actually, no, I think they got better in Rebirth. I don't think they're too bad to deal with.
Pain, pain, go. Don't you dare.
Shit, dude, we almost died there.
I'm good.
Yeah, and then you have the poison, and then confuse, and then it's just like, oh my god, dude. Okay. There's one way to handle this. Oh yeah, I could eat food. That's right, I could eat food to... Fuck, I forget. Sorry, boys.
Out of the way.
Can't see what the fuck is even happening. That's another thing too.
Here we go. Over here.
Must be some kind of toxic.
Oh my god.
Watch out. Want some?
Brother. Brother. Okay. Shadow Master Key, what's up? Oh my god, dude.
Let's make tracks. Yeah.
Do I have food that would prevent it?
Less whining, more working.
Food is your best friend in the game for enemies like this? Yeah, no kidding. Do I have food that would prevent poison though? I do. Wait, confused though is what we have. I don't think that's the same. Dang. But this region, oh wait, we can't cook that even, so increase, we don't have enough. Do that one. Yeah, let's also equip the new weapons as well. That's something we haven't done. Oh, fuck, we have to watch this scene again. Imagine being able to swap between all the icons in 16 and having no cooldown. The combo potential would have been insane. Combo potential is not the problem with that game for me. So I don't really care about the combo potential too much. In terms of,
It's a veritable monster.
well, I won't say I don't care about it at all, but it's just not like not the problem for me. Like if I could change one thing about it, I wouldn't change Clive. I would change the enemies. Because I think
It's not the best time.
I think most of the enemies in
But let's make it happen soon.
16 are not interesting enemies. Like, not necessarily boss encounters, but I mean like regular enemies. Enemies have like no fun or interesting mechanics to them. They're actually like super boring most of the time. And so that actually would be more useful, I think. And I think for this fight, Gravisphere will be more useful. Rebellion's already the best thing. We need to get like another machine arm. Or actually, we can equip you with that. What the fuck? Nah. You know every tell before you get to Garuda. And you're still fighting the same low tier and mid tier enemies 50 hours into the game that you were 5 hours into. Yeah. Combo potential in FF16 only matters for cool Twitter clips in the training area. Nobody actually plays like that normally since the game never lets you under normal circumstances. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. Like, for an RPG, I just don't care about that kind of thing in most situations. Oh, Orchulum. Yeah. Power Shield's still fine. Genji Blade's fine. Actually, let's see. Can we ascend? Brothers, can we ascend? I think we need to level our teamwork up more. They could have done the hardest super boss. Noctis catches a big fish. Although don't mix it with food. It ended up like a Hangover movie. Prompto has pictures of it. Yeah.
Just about awake.
Yeah, we need to do the teamwork tab more. But I need to go so hard on the gym for my body recomp. I've seen some changes. I need my Noctis body for the summer. It's hard being skinny fat. Okay. I've seen a debate with skinny fat. Like, some people are like, should you bulk or cut if you're skinny fat? Like, my take on that, by the way, is like, you should cut if you're skinny fat. The reason is because if you're new to the gym, you're gonna put on muscle no matter what you fucking do, right? Like, your body is so anabolic when you first start working out. It doesn't even matter. Like, if you breathe on a pair of weights, you will fucking put on muscle. So yeah, like, if you've ever heard some of that discourse about like whether you should like
My arms are killing
bulk or cuts if you're skinny fat,
you know, just
my take
focus
is
around, getting them
the better
gains.
thing to do is to start with the cut.
Then Gladio better step aside, cause these guns shoot to kill.
Cut, but also make sure you're still getting a adequate amount of protein while you're cutting, because that's obviously still going to be important.
The hunt is on.
If all of 16's encounters were like, what the fuck? No. If all of 16's encounter were like Omega and Leviathan, people would have loved it. Yeah. That's why I say that, like, whenever people start talking about like what Clive can do when we're talking about like 16's combat, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's not the problem with that game. Like, I want enemies that are like really intricate and like well designed. That's the problem with that game for me. So, if they could have made like really
Thanks, buddy.
intricate, well designed enemies, then that would have been fun.
That's it.
Regarding protein,
New recipe.
is too much whey an issue? Too much protein can definitely put stress on your kidneys for sure. Your kidneys and liver. Mostly your kidneys though, I think, not your liver so much. But yeah. So I wouldn't overeat protein for sure. But I would say that, like, you know, if you're getting between like 120 to like 180 grams, somewhere in that amount, you're probably doing okay. 140 sounds good.
You guys better take this one.
Ready for this?
I'm glad we like recamped, because now it's daytime, and this is so much better to do during the day. Holy fuck. Bro, look how much easier this is to do during the day. Holy fuck. Oh, and another thing too is that we can't use any of our abilities because I think our comrades are...
We must regroup. Right here.
Yeah, but regroup heals us. Holy shit, regroup is so busted. Dang, I forgot that it heals you too. Dang, regroup is so OP. You guys are right. Fuck. No! Fuck, you have to be on the ground, I think, in order to use Armature Chain. Otherwise, it won't trigger.
Velvet touch.
Wait, where the fuck? Okay. Dang, having to run when you're confused is hard as shit. Iggy. Iggy, I'm trying, bro.
Thank you.
There we go. Holy shit. Now you're gonna help us all by regrouping and healing. Dang, dude, regroup is so busted. Dang, regroup is so busted. Okay. Oh, I am interested in Pragmata. I do need to try to request a review code. Thanks for reminding me. Because I do actually want to do that. I've been wanting to see if I could break into hovering Capcom games. We'll see.
Looks like you lost it.
Hey, Specs!
You have need of vision.
Regroup. Oh my god, dude. Mother of fucking busted.
Leave this one to me, buddy.
I'm gonna do a thing that usually makes me die. Chat, I fucked up. I can't move. Oh, I can move. Oh shit, Ignis is dead. Holy shit. That's bad. Okay. And then, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why are they doing that? Yo, what the fuck? Why can you not switch characters whenever they have a status effect? That's so silly.
Get it, not.
Guess you're not sick of me just yet.
Oh shit, Gladio. 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 Why is this the hardest fucking hunt in the game so far? I hate bees or wasps or whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. God. Okay, let's start doing some Elemancy. Cause this shit is ridiculous, dude. I'm going to make like the ultimate fucking bomb that I can make. Let's see, what can increase the potency of this thing even more? And it'll curse him? Okay. I don't know if that'll work. Yeah, and they're only level 33, so it's like, what the fuck? Okay. Sorry, bro. And I missed like half of them with that. I thought I'd at least get these few over here.
Gladio!
Knocked! Over here!
Thanks.
What is that? That ability kind of sucks. Or at least I don't really get the utility of it. And also, why do they have so much damn health? Like, holy shit, they have so much health. Okay. 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 Armature chain. Okay. Okay, I can't do that because he's confused.
Is Gladio hallucinating or something? Just great.
And then you're confused. And then holy fuck, dude. Okay. Level 33, by the way. We're 10 levels higher. Oh my god, Gladio fucking dead.
You ready?
By the way, now Garuda won't come. Now Garuda won't come. Like, this is unbelievable. When I'm fucking the enemies up and like there is nothing bad happening, Garuda's like, oh, let me show up.
Got it.
And like, when everything's good, or when everything's bad, oh my god, dude. Where is Prompto?
Out of the way.
Where is Prompto? There he is, but I mean, like, they are like ganging up on me so bad. Oh shit, I like naturally recovered. That's so funny. Oh my god. Can I just like... We are going to fucking win this. God damn it. Brother, if you want to scream my name like that, maybe actually help. Oh shit. Well, I just jumped straight into the chain. I didn't mean to do that, but that works well enough. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go.
I want to just flop onto a hotel bed.
Cannonball for me.
Camp's not gonna cut it tonight.
This one's no joke.
Impressive. The color's amazing.
A+ for offense, I know, which is crazy because I'm like, you have armature? I did use it. Well, the last armature, I kind of just, I accidentally did armature chain instead. Oh, let me just map return to car. I don't want to rest there though. Time to stock some healing items? Hell no. Actually, we'll fast travel back to... Let's fast travel back to the Hunter's Guild thing, because I don't want to rest at the camp again, and then it'd be like, you want to go fishing now?
Not much.
I don't want to do that right now.
At least we can buy weapons here.
And we can cash in our quests to our hunts.
Hey, back for more?
I wish Armature Chain was on a different input, like
Well
hold.
done.
Yeah, I kind of do too. It kind of makes it like unnecessarily tedious to trigger it sometimes. But
Well, that was quick.
I don't like Armature because it sounds like Guy. I can kind of see it. You know, it's kind of funny too because they changed the
How have
name
y'all been lately?
of
Come back
the
again.
weapons so many times, right? It went from Armature to like, or it was like Phantom Swords and like all these other names that they played around with it. And well, I guess if I want to EXP max, not that it matters much, but we can go to Lestalem and sleep in the hotel. Hello, Jasky. Yeah, they like called him so much stuff, and they didn't know what the fuck they were gonna go with it. There were other names too. I feel like, some of which the data mines have
Well, to keep
revealed.
the demons at bay.
There's a hunt that only comes out at night. Oh fuck, you're right. We'll use the wait till nighttime thing though for that, I think. Cause we are, I don't think we're in any shape currently to be able to to be able to take anything on like that. Remember, sleeping in hotels can be very expensive? Oh shit. How much gil do we have? Yeah, I want to say the platinum on this game is like at least 100 hours.
Welcome back. Will you be requiring a room?
I don't even think we have that much. We didn't even have the experience to make it worth it. That was all worthless. That was so worthless.
Huh?
That's okay, because we can drive. Wait. I wonder if that one's nighttime only. We'll find out when we get there. You can make a super powerful sword with Sid before Altissia. Probably the Ultima weapon. But we already have Ultima weapon. So we're good on that front. I'm pretty sure that this is like a nighttime only. Not that one. Let me see. Is this one nighttime? Oh, it's all times. Okay. That one's nighttime. All times. I guess it makes more sense to make it nighttime here than... I will give subs if you complete Pitioss. Okay, fuck it. Fuck it, bro. We'll do it. I feel like it'll take me like 2 whole streams to actually be able to complete Pitioss. Are you playing this on PlayStation? No. The only time you'll ever come to an NSP stream and I'm playing something on PlayStation, it is because that game is only available on PlayStation. Otherwise, I am certainly and always playing on PC. It's just convenient, but also I love to max out the graphics. I have a nice graphics card, which I am fortunate to have purchased before the AI rush made it impossible to do. Watched the Versus trailer recently, and it's odd to see how many animations carried over. Yeah. It's even weirder to think those animations carried over with a fundamentally different combat system, right? I wish the double jump carried over.
The sun's colder today.
Yep. Getting pretty dark out here.
Come on, guys, let's go find somewhere to crash.
Also, not paying $900 for a PS5 Pro to play games worse than an $800 PC. I know. Wait. Underwater? How does this work? Does anyone remember this hunt? I think you need to go into the dungeon for this. Oh, shit. You're right. That's why it's any time. Okay. Well, then let's do the... Yeah, you're right. You're so right. Oh, well, actually, fuck it. Can we go into the dungeon?
We have worked a good while.
Actually, no. Let's not go into the dungeon yet. Let's not, because it makes more sense to take on these quests first. And then come back to the dungeon. Yo, why the fuck did they put these things here? This is just making it like... I know. Wow, okay. I wish I could, like, see stuff.
Oh, nice here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's a treasure. What the fuck? It's supposed to be right here. Oh, there it is.
Thanks for the ride.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Ah, it's an ether.
Let's go. Prayers.
Dismount. Hello. Dismount. Why won't you let me dismount? Is this a glitch? Why won't it let me dismount? Bro, it like literally won't let me dismount. Chat. Is that a glitch? I've never seen this before. Me neither. Like, they can't even hurt me. Oh, I have to go over to land and dismount. Okay.
Spartan.
What the fuck? That's so strange. Okay. Black Flan. Not very weak to ice. Let's see. What would its elemental weakness be? Let's try fire.
My pleasure.
Let's see.
Heads up, everyone.
Fire does not work. Okay.
Here goes nothing!
I think we're in for a fight.
Got more than we bargained for.
There's an easy way to test
all
this.
you.
Roger.
Figure it out. So let's see. Ice doesn't work. Does electricity work? No. Wait. What the fuck did? What the fuck do you do there? Interesting.
Prepare yourself.
I think black pawns are just resistant to anything. Okay, that makes sense. Everything? Yeah. Dang. We're gonna die.
Stop bitching. Start killing.
Give it your all. Leave it to me.
This counts.
See.
Take this! Never miss!
Oh, you got it.
No problems here.
Get it, Noctis!
Guess you're not sick of me just yet.
Regroup, regroup.
We must regroup.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we must regroup.
Right there!
So true, bestie. Okay. We are getting cooked in all of these hunts. So let's Oh, that's right. When the enemy is stunned, it's prompto. You hit the button and then it's like he does the thing. I forgot about that. This game has a lot of mechanics, bro. A lot of mechanics. Gonna try to cook up something powerful. Just gonna dump everything into it. New cast. Stop cast, Xperia cast. I wonder if that would work on them. Probably not. Should use our healing items anyway. Use that for quick cast. I think you need to upgrade your accessories, not just your weapons. Oh shit, probably. Oh yeah, shit. We haven't been doing that.
Keep your head in the game, baby.
How unbecoming.
Wait, did we not equip it? We didn't.
Good as new.
Okay. Holy camera jank, I know. You're in this game, you're always dealing with jank camera and then all this other stuff. It's like, it's crazy. What the fuck was that? No, not Iggy. No, that was our heal. That's literally our healer. Okay. Royal Guard sucks. Fuck, I should have took that shit off.
Right here.
Wait, why the fuck can't you do recoil? Like, what the fuck is stopping? Oh, that's right, because he doesn't have... Dang, and I can't... Oh, yeah, of course, because... But I can do that, and now you can do recoil.
It's not.
Wait, can I? If that's the case, can I just change, like... this too? Oh, not that, I mean... Can we go back to Dawn Hammer then? I think I killed Prompto, but it's okay. He wasn't that useful. We almost got it. Maybe.
Gladio, do it. Nice work, Gladio.
You killed Prompto. You're a few chapters too early. So true, bestie. So true. Not gonna lie, being a little warpy prince is kind of awesome. Except when that happens. Wow, I suddenly get how the bros feel about this shit now. I suddenly get it.
Sorry to bring this up.
Oh my fucking god, because he's like basically using that to like pull us into the gravity of it. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, are there 3? I thought, oh, okay. Well, at least that one's dead now. Yeah, but I mean, I thought it was dead. But I guess they just go back into the ocean. Or not the ocean, into like this puddle here.
Sorry to bring this up.
Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
Okay. Bro, fuck, I couldn't do the chain.
Gladio!
Sorry to break this up.
Nice work, Gladio!
Ah, fuck. Okay. I don't suppose... It's totally not gonna let me change gear. I feel like... It shouldn't let me change swords, right? I assume. Will it? Because I wonder if Ragnarok will... If I could gain, like, really good distance. I wonder if Ragnarok will actually be the better sword.
Gladio, do it!
Like, for example, if I do that, and then I... Bah! Oh, shit. Okay, chat. Home stretch, home stretch.
Gladio!
It's just me and Gladdy. Oh, you always can't? I thought like last time we tried to do it, it wouldn't let us do it. That's a little too generous, but kind of awesome in this case. Let's go.
Coming up.
Let's go. Ragnarok. Best weapon in the game, bro. Let's go. Fucking cheese, brothers. Let's go. Damn, fucking armature chain. You have to like
Not even amazed
hold the
myself
button at the right
sometimes.
time.
Your ego's what
Sucks.
amazes me.
Frankly, I'm just amazed we actually made it.
Brothers, armature chain. Armature chain. Not armature chain. Ragnarok. Ragnarok, brothers. Ragnarok. That one's all times, all times. That one's nighttime. Oh god, that's level 46. So that one's gonna be quite a pain.
Magnificent.
Yeah, we can just return the rest point and then return the car. Even better. Some of the higher tier hunts are meant to be done as like in-game after you beat the game. Yeah. This game.
So what's next?
So like one thing
The
about this
finest
game,
room in the house is available for your
post game is like thick as hell in this game. In a way, I think that like
In an ugly sort of way.
definitely like 16 just didn't have in terms of like post game. But the post game in this game is like insane. It's like a whole other game actually. I think Rebirth should have held back a lot of its content for post game content too. I think that the completion of Rebirth should have been faster, and then I think Oh yeah, what am I doing? Oops. And then there just should have been like post game. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, I was panicking there. I was like, will it not let me return the car?
Keep it moving.
There's a lot of post-game and optional content that most people don't even know exists. Sure, it varies in quality, but it's there, and some of it is pretty damn neat. Yeah. For sure. And that's like one of the coolest things about this game, I think. Actually, let me extend my rental.
Feels so sluggish. Yeah.
And then also, let's get some more magic. And then let's head into the dungeon, actually. I think that'd be fun. I lost my chocobo. Oh wait, there it is.
Easy now.
Better keep up.
FF7 is tied to Rebirth is tied to the fact that it's FF7 and probably couldn't do it like 15 because of certain story stuff. Removing party members in chapter 13 or was it 12? Yeah. But I do think it'd be really interesting for Final Fantasy 17.
That's for the wicked.
You think they are working on FF17? I think they've been working. I mean, we know. Yoshi P already confirmed. The real question is, how long has FF17 been in development? That's the actual question, right? So, one thing I point to is FF15 came out in 2016, right? So, is it through there? Let's find out. FF15 came out in 2016, and then FF16 was announced in 2020. So, in my head, Final Fantasy 17 will be announced next year. Maybe. Why does this game look so good? That's a good question. They used a custom engine, and it worked out really fucking well. Not that, like, 16's not running on a custom engine, but they used a lot of really advanced techniques for this game, and it just is very awesome looking, even still. Oh, wait. Is this a dungeon that has to be done at night, or... How do you get into this one again? Does anyone remember? Is there a quest tied to it? It needs to be night. Fuck! So we have to go back. Great. Okay. We'll do this.
And here we are.
Do you think the hate for this game is a little overblown? That's a very difficult question to answer, I think. I think this game is better than it gets credit for in a lot of ways, yes. I do think people should be angry about it not being complete. Being angry about verses is like a different a different discussion or topic altogether. But I will say that like being upset that this was not completed, I think is fair, right? Like, in fact, I think because as I go back through this game and kind of like really process that, like, dang, there was so much to this, and it was so good. Like, it makes me more angry that it wasn't finished. Is FF15 hate overblown? Yes, it. Take the car to... Oh, wait, I can take the car? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, fuck. I didn't realize I could take the car to it. I thought this was as far as it'd go. By the way, this shit is hella annoying. You have to, like, go all the way back to land in order to use the get off the chocobo. But then you can walk in the water. So why the fuck do I have to do that? Why is that a thing?
Buddy.
Take the car to the dungeon? That's not gonna happen. Let's see what happens. I did not mean to hit manual.
You sure you can handle this?
I can see fine. Take a load off for a while.
Fuck. Auto, and let's see if I select quest location. Bro, there's no road. There's no road. We can't get there. Oh, that won't do it. That'll just take us to Hammerhead. I don't think it'll work. It's not a road. Let's see what happens, though. Oh, dang. Maybe if we had the Regalia Type D. You could take Regalia Type D, I think. Wait, can you unlock Type D before you beat the game? Holy shit, it happened again. Yeah, to be clear, Yoshi P commented on FF17 being like a delicate thing within the company, but he is not like... oh, okay, you can take the car. I see. I see what you mean. You could take it to get a lot closer than
for a light workout?
the way we would do it.
Now. Not sure if you guys are.
Yeah, it's mainly the shift in game design and the continents that you want to explore you couldn't. Right. And then also just like all the stuff they had planned for the story. And all of that stuff was stuff that they actually were going to put in the game. That's what's heartbreaking about all of this, chat, is that like they were actually going to make the full thing open world. That was actually in the plans. Like, you know, like they were going to make the rest of the story.
You look a bit out of sorts, no?
Even the stuff with the boys and how they had to do the episodes kind of came out of the fact that they just couldn't finish in time. So they were like, okay, well, we'll do the DLCs and then we'll cut it. I actually have not sat down and read the full book of Dawn of the Future. I just read snippets from it. So I'm gonna I'm actually like planning on reading the whole book, and I think I'm gonna make a video on it. I was actually gonna purchase it today off Amazon after this stream, so we could read the book. Actually, I like really don't even use Shield of the Just. So why don't we put like Ice Spear on there? So we have an ice weapon, or like a lance, I mean, and then yeah.
Let's head in.
Try not to get lost.
Even if FF15 had 12 extra months of dev time and expanded on the main game stuff only, even retaining the DLC structure otherwise, the game could have been legendary. Yeah, I know. I know. If it had like one more year to do what they wanted to do, it could have been an all-time go. And that's what's like so frustrating about it all, is that like if they had like 1, maybe 2 years, this would have been the all-time GOAT FF. Like, do you have a three make wish list vid, or plan on making one? Actually, I did make one a while back. I think it's called like how to make FF7 Remake 3 a legendary game. I think that's what it's called. If you look that up, it's the one where I have like a DX Racer sponsorship. So look that one up.
Just can't take
and that should be it. Also, you guys, this game has optional dungeons. Isn't that crazy? Like, lots of them. Like a lot of them.
Let's go.
If they had gotten the full map for the open world, this game would have been Breath of the Wild before Breath of the Wild. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I think some people would have liked it more. How much would you give this game out of 10 playing it back? Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. It's such a complicated thing to think about, really. I don't really like rating games out of 10 because whenever I do, it's always weird because I feel like it's hard to quantify a game in a score. In a number, in like a numerical value. I never know the best way to do it. That's why I typically avoid scoring stuff.
Cut it out, man.
Because I'm always like, dang, I don't know how to put a number to an experience a lot of times. But I think going back to it, I would probably evaluate it a little bit higher now because I'm away from the heartbreak.
Not a fan of mushy desserts.
Oh, that's right. Wait, this is the dungeon we did with RNA, right? Oh, let me see. Sorry, boys. Wow, and I died. Ignis? Oh no, wait.
Everyone regroup. Right here.
No. No, not yet. We don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Garuda. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, apparently I do need it. Yoo-hoo, summon. No. What the fuck? Why is the music still playing? Why is the music still playing, chat? That's weird. Wait, what the fuck? God damn. Really?
Ready when you are, Ignis. Off we go. Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Okay, we need to save, like, next to the dungeon. There have been so many glitches on this run, I'm convinced this game is held together with gum and duct tape. I know. The music is teasing and haunting you. You should have summoned me. I know. Oh, it played the music because you died, and the verses 13 has the goddess of death. It's all coming together. Fuck, man. You know, it is funny to think on that note that
walk from here.
Probably like not too many people would be thinking about like versus at all if they had finished this game.
Easy now.
Like I'm sure it would have like still came up about like how people liked what the original direction was going to be, and some people wanted to see that. But I don't really think anyone would have like lamented versus in the way that they do now if this had been like a fully... If you had held L2 on the game over screen, it would have summoned that trip. That's funny. You guys are
We're
funny.
outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one. Could you propose a way to finish this faster?
I just feel like the mobs in this game suck. A lot. Like, I don't like mobs in this game, like, at all. It's not so bad, like, when you're fighting a boss. But, like, the moment you add another character to this shit, it immediately starts... like, more than one enemy, it kind of starts falling apart to me a little bit. In terms of, like, the feel. Wait, actually, I did come out of here and I saved. So why the fuck did it send me back that far? That doesn't make any sense.
Nice.
I remember we specifically did this. That actually doesn't make sense, but okay. Some mobs suck, some don't. It really depends, you're right. Like the Magitech troopers, those are fun mobs, right? But like... other mobs, like... suck.
Not the time for horseplay. My hand slipped.
Because the checkpoint system is non-existent? Yeah, I know. It's like super non-existent. Actually, let me just run through all this shit.
Just can't take a hit.
Also need to redo my gear. Not this way.
Well, here we are.
Okay. And then,
Get stops.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Wow. This
My bad. My bad. Damn, bro. It's so funny, you can like walk into enemies in order to parry them. Like when you see them doing the attack, you can just like walk forward into them, and then that lets you parry. Oh, hit him with the recoil, brother. What the actual fuck? Everything was going so well.
We're here to support you in times of need.
Yay! Look at the camera. Oh my god, why is fucking Armature Chain so unnecessarily hard to do? Oh fuck, no, I meant to do regroup, not regroup. It's okay.
My pleasure.
And I have stasis, and it's like, there's nowhere to fucking hide in here, unless I can like, or like warp strike you. But regroup.
Everyone form up.
Okay,
Let's go. Literally, this game's healer LB3.
How are we? Getting by.
Yo, why the fuck won't the enemy? Why can't I target them?
Hold your ground. Like I'm going anywhere.
What the fuck? Guys, what the fuck? Okay, thanks. Oh, let me switch to ultimate. This.
count on it.
It's all you. No, go.
There we go. Oh, yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. It's all about Iggy, dude. Oh my god, the fucking Iggy meta. Let's go. What the fuck? Do that so that we don't have to leave the dungeon.
Sounds like someone's in a good mood. Basking in our hard-fought victory, I presume.
Or maybe we should leave the dungeon for just a moment so we can save and then go back into the dungeon, because imagine what would happen if I go to the next hunt and we die. Holy fuck. YouTube chat needs a mod. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Rich battle mechanics is hold. The character is a bunch of soy boys. Okay.
Fresh air. Makes you feel
If you're gonna
alive.
call any, like, and I'm not saying you're calling me this, but if you're gonna call any character in any game soy, I need proof that you lift. I need proof you lift. If you do not lift, if I cannot see that you bench at least 185, bare minimum, honestly, you need to bench like 225 before you call someone soy. If you don't bench at least 185, you need to show pictures that and demonstrate the fact that you fucking lift. I guarantee that you are at best, like, I'm not gonna say it, but I guarantee you don't fucking lift. I guarantee you don't fucking lift. So don't call anyone soy.
Let's do this.
You probably get exhausted running half a mile. I guarantee you do. I guarantee it. He'll use AI? Of course he will. He'll plug that shit into Gemini and be like, make me jacked. You see, Night Sky friends, I do lift. I'm not soy like the soy boys in Final Fantasy. Demonstrate that you lift and that a woman is willing to have a conversation with you. And then I'll let you call things soy. Until then, don't call anything soy. You are not in a position. You're like literally some dude in my chat that's probably soy himself. That but also, like, I don't even understand, like, what the fuck you mean by that. Like, how is this any more or less soy than, like, Final Fantasy VII's, like, Cloud? Like, how is Noctis, like, more or less soy? Like, you guys argue about, like, made-up shit that, like, doesn't even fucking exist. And, like, half of your arguments is, like, you just not liking Japanese things. Like, that's, like, literally 90% of, like, this shit that you argue about. Like, the FF that you guys, like, make up in your head just never actually existed. And I'm not, like, a modern Final Fantasy defender, like, at all. You know? Like, modern Final Fantasy is not as good as it should be. I'm not saying it's, like, the worst shit ever, because I don't think that's true either. I think that's also kind of exaggerated as well. But I also think people saying that, like, oh, modern Final Fantasy is fine, is probably also not true. Like, there are issues, a lot of issues with modern FF. But, you know, most people don't have nuance for these type of things. So... Wait, where the fuck is it? It says up. But are there more floors? Is there a way to see if there are more floors? Oh, wait, actually? Hold on. I feel like there's part of the dungeon we didn't even explore yet.
Stop bitching, start killing.
Check the hut description, maybe.
Where'd you learn that one, Noct?
I'm not gonna fucking read. The fuck? Who do you think I am? Oh, wait. Oh, that one's above here. That one's not in the dungeon, I don't think. Divine Beast. is, though. Yeah, okay, thanks. That's why. The one that's in the dungeon is divine. Wait, hold on. Is that the only one in this dungeon? Other than the one that we just did? That one and this one. Okay.
You know what hit him? My hero.
Okay. Please don't make me fight those guys again. It probably will, because it won't let me scoot up. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, these guys don't have nearly as much health.
I can handle this all by myself.
32-year-old lady, my husband and I love your streams. Ignore these weirdos. I can tell you grown fans of careers and households don't care about culture reviews. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. SF region. That's so nice. That means a lot to me. Thanks.
Good to go.
Also, we should just probably ban that guy. I just wanted to honestly, I just used it as an excuse to honestly go off on like, on people that are just being kind of like low-hanging fruit with their arguments. I'm fine with deconstructing games in a critical manner, you know. My kind of take is that I like to be fair to these games. I do. I don't like to just pick them apart. There's a lot of stuff that I have issues with, but I try to be fair in my evaluations. And when I see someone just being like, oh, the problem is that the characters are soy, I'm just like, I know it's coming from someone who in themselves is fucking soy. Like, that's the problem. Because soy boys loves calling shit soy because it makes them feel Chad. But you're not fucking Chad. Like, most Chads don't sit around calling shit soy all the time. They just don't give a fuck when it's soy. They just say, okay. But they just don't do that. See, the problem is I played every mainline FF till 13, then I quit because I thought it's the worst. I tried 15 after years of absence, and man, the series is so shit. It's well, that's your take. That's fine. I'm not gonna dispute you on that, but you know. But also, like, I think like you kind of, no disrespect, have to be a little bit of a fucking a little bit of a loser kind of to be you know, what time is it? It is like it's 4:26 on a Friday, and you're watching someone play a game that you fucking hate, and you don't like the streamer either. And so I'm just like, I don't know, dog. I think a Chad would be like doing something they love at this time. You see, the other people in here, they like me and they like the game or something like that, right? Or they want to see like my evaluation of it. But you're in here watching a streamer you don't like, a game you hate, like, and you're calling it soy. Bro, you probably have not seen a fucking woman in your life. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee you have not seen a woman in your life, dude. Do not call things soy. Do not call things soy, bro. That is like giga soy behavior. Like unironically. Level 38. I think we can take him, chat.
Any plan of attack? Plow right through them? I'll circle around.
Wait, do I have to...
That wasn't so hard.
Let's see. When did I say you're a streamer? I hate. Let me roll back up to the broccoli head comment, bro.
Onward.
Yep.
I don't mind being called the broccoli head, but I don't think that was in good spirit in like the best of taste, let's say. Would you be willing to stream yourself doing Pitioss? Okay, a lot of people want me to do Pitioss. Well, we can do it. We can do it for sure. Also, it is like truly incredible, like how much people still love this game. Are you fucking serious, Garuda? For like 1-2 creme brulees? Fuck it. We're doing it. Nuke. Your documentary on the making of the game and podcast with Resident Arc was great. Makes me want to replay the game, and I never usually replay games. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad. I want to bring everyone back to this game and make them have a good time with it. Since Square won't give us any closure, I think that this is going to be... I'm going to give us the most amount of closure that I can with this playthrough. Okay. Where the fuck is the stairs down? Okay.
Let's move.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna download the mod that lets us like use whatever summon that we want whenever we want. Not so that like I can actually abuse it, but just so that we can actually get the other summons. Because Garuda is just holy fucking law, dude. Like, I can't believe that they made it so that you see Garuda that much. I'm at the point now where I would actively advise people to not do the Final Fantasy XIV crossover quest. Because you'll never see another summon again. I think there's a mod to decrease or disable Garuda. Okay, thank God. Because, like, otherwise, like, it's all Garuda. And nothing but. King Alex, what's up, man? Nice Guy Prince, I really loved the video you did the other day about Final Fantasy 15. It made me think that Square should seriously consider doing a remake of 15 Storyline Part 1. Yeah, man, like one of the things I was thinking about a lot recently, because we talked about it on Resident Arc, was, you know, Lightning Returns really shit the bed. And it's really unfortunate that 13 got a trilogy, right? Because part of the reason they didn't do the Versus Epic was purely because they looked at 13 and they were like, the sales on that is shit. So we're not doing it. And we're not doing that. And I feel like that's really like stupid unfortunate, because I think that a trilogy of this game would have been a big seller, like a really big seller. I think people would have been hella into this. I think that more people would have been into this maybe than Final Fantasy VII even. I don't know if that's a crazy take or not. But I do feel like a trilogy of this could have maybe sold more. I mean, just look at this game, right? 10 million? And that's just with this being one game, right? So imagine 10 million, and they didn't have to finish the whole world, and they didn't have to rush it. So they could just focus on getting this out and making it good. I don't know, man. Oh, did I use the potion? Oh, it's okay. I don't think that's a crazy take at all, especially when you hear about the cut content. Yeah. I think at the very least, Final Fantasy Unks wouldn't have like wouldn't have abandoned it. But maybe a full director's cut version of the game. I also think they should let Nomura Tetsuya work on this project again, since his original vision for Versus 13 looked amazing. Part 2, yeah, for sure. Yeah, real evil Lord X stuff. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna uncook you for a second. Yeah, if you really do like the channel and you like me, then I'm sorry for that. But like, yeah, just try to dial back the trolling a little bit and the calling of soy. This game sold 10 million because people had hopes for a good FF. Here's the thing you got to keep in mind though. This game sold 6 million in the first month, right? But the other 4 million happened after people already knew what the fuck this game was, right? Like, the game reached 10 million in 2020, right? Like, it didn't reach like 10 million. Like, it's not like everyone didn't know. Like half of the people who ended up buying this game actually knew that, like, hey, this shit is not complete. So that's something that people, when people say like, oh, it was just like the hype and people thought they were buying Versus. Yeah, the first 5 million people thought they were buying Versus. The subsequent 5 million people didn't think that. They knew what was going on. So I don't really buy that for being the primary reason for why people bought this. Okay, I'm gonna use a potion at the beginning of this fight, or maybe an elixir, just because I didn't want to like exit all the way out, and that's it. We're not gonna use it during the fight, but I need to be at full health for this thing. Also, this is such a lazy hunt, I'm not gonna lie. Like, holy shit, like, this is literally just the same fight again, but you buffed it up. In fact, I don't even know if you like really buffed it, but I do find this like a little lazy, TBH. Yeah, because I think the same speaking of Cloud, I think like people would say that like, oh, people bought 7R thinking it was a remake. Well, if that's the argument, that people bought it thinking that it was a remake and it wasn't, then the argument for me would then become, why did that happen with 7R and then not 15, right? Dude, what the fuck? Am I gonna die? I'm gonna try to avoid using items, but at the same time, I don't want to fucking redo this dungeon in order to...
How's it going? Could be worse.
And that's the thing about item usage in this game, is that you should be able to heal and use items. Oh, wow. I just figured out an exploit to heal. You can actually run out of the combat zone. NSP at the end, you should fly and hack and explore all the uncovered areas. Yeah, no. It's actually insane, like what you can do. Like all the stuff you can find. And that's how you know they intended to finish this game. Holy shit, that exploit works. You can just walk onto the stairs. And then if you do, that basically makes it so that the battle restarts, healing your characters. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the raid. Plax, thank you so much for the bits, by the way. I'm sorry, Hyrule Streams, that I didn't see the raid. The notifications for it are, I can't see it with the way that I have my chat set up. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it.
I got you. Don't panic.
I'm so cooked. Unless... What the fuck? That's so crazy you could even do that. I thought you could use items anytime during battle. Technically, yes. Or I could just do cheese. This is totally cheating. I might as well just use items. Heal me, bitch. Thanks. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. There we go. Fuck me.
Watch the enemy's movements. Yep, right. Got it.
Armature time, brothers. Is this in-game stuff? Never played 15. Technically no. This was like just hunts. I mean, you could definitely do this in the in-game, and this is what a lot of people do in-game, but let's fucking go. I want this game to be longer, so basically what you do in order for that to happen is that you do side quests and you pretend that the story is still continuing, even though it's not, because they didn't finish the story in this game. But yeah. Also, the fact that they deleted the FF15 Twitter account is crazy. Why hate on a game that made them millions of dollars? I mean, look at the game. I don't think they deleted it. They just, like, basically closed it. They, like, I think it's still public, though. But, they basically just, like, announced, like, hey, we're basically never doing any more updates on this Twitter anymore. Follow the main Final Fantasy Twitter. And they did that, like, right before the anniversary, which felt like an even bigger insult to fans because they were like, holy shit, like they're not even gonna wait until they do like an anniversary post or anything. They're just gonna shut it the fuck down. And yeah, that's what they did. Hyrule Streams, what's up? Maybe I should give this game another shot someday. I really didn't like it the first time that I played it, but maybe if I give it a go with a fresh look. I think it's a lot easier now to enjoy this game for what it is, which is a deeply flawed, unfinished game that still has a lot of charm and soul to it. And when you also kind of understand the circumstances in which this game was made, and that is that this is an insanely rushed video game that had to be pieced together in a very, very, very short amount of time. You kind of begin to... Actually, let's go back, because this thing doesn't clear off the ones I've already did. Unless I turn them in, I think. Oh, wait. Wait, we did that one. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, let's just do this. Turn him in.
Not much to look at.
How serious do you think Nomina was when he considered doing a Verum Rex standalone game? I think he was very serious. I think he was very serious.
It's bedtime.
NSP, honestly, for a person who enjoyed FF 1 through 10, which post Sakaguchi FF game would you recommend? Fuck.
Well taken.
Maybe I can make a living out of this.
I would probably say 7R, honestly. 12 if you don't mind the combat. I would actually like FF12 a lot more if the combat wasn't so like that. But yeah, I think probably either FF12 or FF7R probably. I'm playing FF9 alternate fantasy mod. It's really good. Is that like, I didn't know that was a thing. Is that like a new threat but for FF9?
Wow,
I didn't know anyone had made something.
That was quick.
Like that, actually. Makes it, oh, it makes it a lot harder? Oh shit, okay. Interesting. I think people heard Nomura said he's retiring. I think that means he's not finishing his story, but I guarantee you he's not stopping unless he passes before he's able to. Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine him.
How have you all been lately?
He's
no better way to make a name.
55, right? 55?
Come back again.
If FF12 played like FF10, then it'd probably be one of my favorites. Yeah, like, I get what they were trying to do with ADB, but I'm just not into that style of play. It's not bad. It is, like, definitely not bad. Like, you'll never hear me say that, like, I'll never say that FF12's combat is bad. But that is, like, the definition of, like, what I feel like something that is not made for me. But I don't think it's bad by any means. I kind of want it to go back to FF12 and, like, maybe it will click with me if I try it again. But it was just something that for me, like, combat wise, it was kind of a struggle to, like, really enjoy. I think the game is brilliant in a lot of other ways, though. The Gambit system is cool in theory, but I feel like it ultimately ends up making the act of playing the game really passive, which I found not as enjoyable. Because if you're using Gambit optimally, then you're not choosing commands, right? Like, as frequently, if ever. And so, yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing too, right? Like, there are definitely people who will enjoy, like, just steamrolling a dungeon, especially now with, like, the 4x speed option. And, just using... Wait, why didn't it take me closer to it? What the fuck? Let's go back to the car. There are definitely people that would enjoy, like doing that and, like, being, like, super, like, passive about it. Or I shouldn't say passive, but, like, you're just, like, the planner. And you plan out how the fight is gonna go, and you do, like, a masterful execution of that. And it feels good, bro. Like, I actually, like, really understand why that would click with someone. That actually makes a lot of sense to me. It's not like what
Everything in order. Yep. All right.
I'm necessarily into, but I don't hate it at all. And I think that, like, FF12 was, like, so ambitious and so cool. It's similar to Xenoblade in that way, and guess what? Xenoblade's combat doesn't click for me at all either. Like, that's what's, like, hard for me to get into the Xenoblade games as well, because it's that style of combat where you're doing something like that, and it just does not click for me. I don't think that, and again, just like the Xenoblade games, I completed definitive edition of Xenoblade 1, but I never completed Xenoblade 3. And I started it and I own it, so I should go back and finish Xenoblade 3. The mechanics are all really interesting, but again, it's not something I could say is bad, but it just
Easy now.
It's just not what I'm looking for. But I think Xenoblade and FF12 are both brilliant games in like a lot of ways. Yeah, as a Xenoblade shill who hates FF12's combat, yeah, no, Xenoblade's combat is nothing like FF12's. I mean, yeah, no, Xenoblade's combat is more like a tab target MMO than like FF12's, but like, I guess my problem with Xenoblade is just like,
This area is swarming with bugs.
and again, this is not me saying this objectively about the game, because I don't think that it's like objectively true. It's just how I feel about it thing. I don't find any of the mechanics in the game to particularly be that engaging for me, like during combat. Like just doing like the positionals and like toppling the enemy and like the flow of combat, it just never gets there for me personally. I've been told that I should look into guides on like how to play like really optimally and maybe I'll enjoy it more, and that's a possibility. So I still leave that open for me to play with Xenoblade 3. Maybe if a new big Xenoblade thing gets announced, I'll try to stream like Xenoblade 3 and go through that. Yeah. So I already know this is gonna be fucking annoying. I already know this is gonna be fucking annoying. Not Gale Blog. The fucking. Nice.
Poisoned or something?
Coming up.
Okay, good. They're weak to this.
Can't keep on like this.
Let's see. Oh wait, this is actually a great vantage point to. Nice.
Fight.
Let's do like a full recovery right now. Nice. Just so that we can style on them even more. Oh, dang. Regroup.
Everyone regroup.
Sure. Okay. Yep.
Shit's awesome, bro.
You're on fire today.
Okay, actually, this mob wasn't as annoying as I thought it was gonna be.
Becky?
Wait, what the fuck?
Let's go.
There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, sound effects in this game are pretty damn good.
It takes two.
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death, and yet we're all very much alive.
I want a return to ATV or some form of turn-based strategy for another FF game. The issue with a lot of action combat these days is MMO design. I really don't like it a single-player RPG. I fucking hate MMO design in a single-player RPG. It is, I just can't stand it, man. I just cannot. I just cannot. I know some people love it. I know, and I'm not here to yuck your yum on that, because not every game needs to be made for me. But just personally speaking, yeah, I just don't like that. It's like one of my biggest problems with 16 is that type of MMO style design. It just doesn't do it for me.
Let's go.
NSP, how do you think the board meeting went when they decided on FF15 no elemental mechanics or status effects? I think what was happening there is that they thought they were going to make like a really accessible game. And they thought they didn't want people to like think about complicated mechanics. They just wanted them to enjoy the story. And I think that's been like a really flawed way of thinking about things, right? Because I know some people will go back through like Final Fantasy games nowadays, having played them 100 million times and having an adult brain, and they'll think, oh my god, those games were like so simple. But actually, I thought Final Fantasy X was really fucking hard growing up. And now that I'm an adult and I can read and comprehend better and I understand game mechanics better, yeah, it's fucking easy, dude, because I'm 30. But like when I was going back, like when I was playing that shit at like 12 years old, the shit actually was like pretty damn challenging, right? And maybe, I don't know, dude, like maybe like, oh shit, no, this was this like the, oh, this wasn't the level, oh wait, I guess it's tied into it. Oh, he only appears at nighttime. Fuck me. Let me see the map. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what we can do. Return to rest point. Nice even if it's here. And then I think we can warp back to the car afterwards.
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean
wait,
for a
can I
change?
wait till nighttime here? Oh shit, you can't. You have to be at a camp in order to wait till nighttime. Oh my god. That sucks. Cloister of Trials. I mean, dude, Cloister of Trials was actually brutal. Like, when I was a kid. That part was still really engaging for me, let's just say, even now. Like, I was still like, dang. Like, and I mean specifically the, what's the one in Bavel?
Should be a nice change of pace.
Oh, the one in Bavel was like fucking suffering. That one is still challenging. The way FF15 desperately needs Xenoblade's manual leveling up and down and free time of day changes. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they would have made something like that if, you know, they could have finished the fucking game and it's DLC. So yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm personally big on MMO single player design, but I don't hate it, and I don't you know, I'm not gonna say it's objectively bad or anything. Fuck it, I'll just manually drive.
Time to go.
All right.
You say it was brutal for you as a kid. I played FF10 when it came out, and I was around 20, and even then it was frustrating at times and took me multiple weeks. Yeah, right, that's exactly it, right? Like, those games were still really fucking engaging back then. And there was a reason people bought guidebooks, right? Like, I don't know about you guys. I didn't really buy the guidebooks for any, like, Final Fantasies, but and I missed a ton of shit on my first playthroughs of them as well. But, like, people bought guidebooks. People bought guidebooks for those games. And, I definitely was, like, reading, like, you know, like, game facts and stuff like that. So that I could, like, try to, get through the games. So, I think nowadays, people, you know, have played enough games, but, like, the memory of Final Fantasy, at least for me, when I first started it, was that it was, like, a pretty challenging game to get through. Like, not, like, brutally hard, but, like, it was pretty fucking engaging, let's just say. To get through stuff and to figure stuff out. Anyways, my point is that I think they overcorrected on Final Fantasy 16. The way we do this in the modern era is we have difficulty options, right? Back then, that wasn't a huge thing, and they balanced the game, like, very exact. But nowadays, what we do is we have different difficulty options, and players can choose how they want to approach that or not. And it is kind of crazy, you know, that. Don't forget to check. Oh, wait. Can we ascend, brothers? Oh, shit, we can. Heal an ally with a hidden recovery item? That's actually pretty cool. Death blow, maybe? Boost link strike damage. Let's go for some of these. Is there anything else we can get right now? Powerful slash with the greatsword? Nice. That's pretty cool. You and then you move back. No, because I only had 80 AP and it required 99. And I decided that I would go for something else. That Ignis heal is insanely useful. Well, I guess no, I don't have enough room for another save. We'll just overwrite the save. But too late. Your face cam was covering the amount of AP? Yeah, I only had 80, and that's 99 with the mod. Also, give us back player agency and freedom. Go less on handholding. What is the point of discovery if you don't feel a rewarding experience for finding things? Not just to check off not just to mark a checklist off. That is what FF15 and by extension all classic FF games truly reward player exploration. No, 100%. And I think that's actually what 15 does better than Rebirth. And I would say that Rebirth overall obviously a better game, but like So he's weak to fire, huh? Do I have any fire weapons? I'm assuming he is because it was orange. Do I have like a fire lance? No, I just only have the ice one. I have the flame shield.
This can't be. Keep it together. We must regroup. Certainly didn't expect this much.
Oh shit! I was trying to do the shield.
Nothing does, really. One false move and we're done for.
Count on it. Count on it.
That's why I love Elden Ring so much. Yeah, no, for sure, dude. Like, it is awesome to not have it. I don't think it should be to the extent of like a Souls game, obviously, but I think that that there should definitely be a sense of discovery where when you go out into the environment and you look at your map, you don't know everything that's there, and you do have to figure shit out, right? Like, and there is some mystery to the world that isn't clearly outlined to you, and you are always wondering, like, did I miss things? Without the game telling you that, hey, you missed all these things, right?
We must regroup.
Okay,
Doctor is a touch confused. Lost his marbles.
One thing about this game too that I feel like 16 could have used is so like your link strikes, right? They're more likely to trigger when you're next to your allies, and I find that to be such a cool mechanic because it really re-emphasizes this game's theme of brotherhood. But ultimately, you know, this game was kind of designed around the fact that
Impressive.
that there were no playable party members.
This is totally like King's Knight.
And so they came up with ways for you to still interact with your party members despite the fact that they aren't playable, right?
Well, then I gotta be a 5-star character.
I should have picked up, like, whatever that was over there. Damn it.
Anyone here's
Oh, well.
aware. It's me.
The mining spaces and such.
We got company.
Loves company.
Can I just, like, run the other way? I really don't want to fight the Iron Giant and everything. Thanks. I still really fucking want what this game is, man. I still really want what they tried to do here.
Wanna come shopping with me, big guy?
Yeah, sure.
It's so unfortunate.
You ready to rumble, Noctis?
Did you hear that Shift Up
yeah.
bought Shinji
I'm
Mikami's
The
studio?
bad
Yeah,
news,
I
I'll
did.
join you.
How well do you think FF12 would have been received if it was called FF Tactics, Kings, and Gods? I don't know. I think it probably would have been received pretty well. I think maybe some people would have had like a little bit more patience for it if it was under that brand rather than the main line. I wonder if the devs will be able to make a story for FF17 on the level of the best, like FF10. I'm gonna be real, bros. I don't know if I'm expecting FF7 or 10 or 6 or 9 or anything like that, like story level from the next one.
Hey, back for more?
I don't know. I don't know if they can do it anymore,
Wow,
TBH.
that was quick.
But if they can make a fun video game, I'll be happy. Like a really fun game that doesn't have like an actively bad story or like an actively
Well
boring
done.
story. Or a story where I'm like, dang, like they didn't finish it. If I can like at least just like really like the story and the characters in the next one, I think I'll be okay, right? Like, even if they're not like super revolutionary. Oh, it's fire resistant.
What
Sure.
you doing business?
Versus the ice sphere. Oracle card. A sheet of music that provides additional AP on earning A+ time out of training. Oh wait. Oh shit, we turned off Oliver. You bought a second? Oh fuck. My bad. My bad, bros. And that thing was not cheap either. Fuck. Can I not call the regalia? I like how the regalia has like the...
You're good. You're good.
Oh wait, that's right. Cindy actually drops it off for you.
See you around.
Story without crystals would be good. They were always more interesting. Well, not so much without crystals, but like crystals aren't the main focus. And we talked about this actually on a previous stream where I'm like, I feel like the crystals in summon should dial back a little bit. Not like entirely, obviously, but like I think that we're due for an FF where they're not like as focal as they've been. Because they're not like the main thing a lot of times. They're just part of like the world building. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, and that's what we talked about. Like 7 and 10 are like really easy examples of this, where they both
everything in order
have summons and crystals, but they aren't like, you know, the main thing. You're not like, I mean, I guess in the remakes you can fight like Shiva and everything, but they're not like the main thing in the world per se. I think, yeah, we're probably due for a story like that. Because after 15 and 16, which have had so much focus on I mean, even 14 as well, right? Most of 14's like huge emphasis on the primals and stuff like that. So I think we are kind of due for dialing back on the emphasis on the summons at the very least. I do kind of like the FFs where the summons are just a natural part of the world a little bit more than the FFs where the summons are like everything, you know? They're like the most crucial aspect. I tend to like them as like more part of the world building than anything else. Okay. The last thing that we need to do before we head to Altissia is that I want to get the last royal arm. But before we do that, I do feel like we need to be a lot higher level. So let's look at our quests. What's the highest level quest that we have? Still gonna be Castle Mark Tower. Oh, Formonth Garrison, right? Still. See what time it is. Oh yeah, you're right. I should eat before I do that. And buy better accessories. Your level should be enough, but it'll be hard. Okay. Yeah. I need to Where can I find better accessories?
Hey,
Right
what are you
now.
after this time?
And those are all shit.
Hey, come again.
Is FF10 really that good? Brother. Many are saying it's the best one. That's just what they say. But yeah, many are indeed saying it's...
This looks awesome.
Dude, oh, this is gonna be a party in my mouth.
I dare say I can recreate this.
Holy shit, I forget there's darts in this game. That's crazy.
What?
7 OG and 10 are the best. Don't care how basic that opinion is, it's true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I agree. I fully agree.
Come on.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't give a fuck how basic that take is either. It is still true. I do think that 7 and 10 are just the strongest ones. Narratively, gameplay wise. FF10 is life-changing media no matter where you are in life, young or old. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, FF9 is also really damn good.
We'll meet again.
Yeah, there's definitely an FF for everybody. Like, I saw someone, like, really heat it today because someone was, like, saying Dirge of Cerberus wasn't, like, the best game, and, like, they crashed out. And I was just like, dang, man. There are people willing to go up to bat for, like, any Final Fantasy. There's a person for it. It's absolutely crazy. Okay.
Thanks for the ride.
So, I'm gonna disappoint some of you, but I do have to end it right here today. Normally we go for like an hour longer, but I have dinner plans tonight, and so I have to go and do those. Let's see, what is... Oh, okay. I think we'll... If you're on Twitch, we'll raid my friend Very Finny. And if you're on YouTube, there'll probably be a new upload, like, next week. Alright, love you guys so much. Please take care. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy 15 on Monday. So please return. Alright, I love you. Stay safe. Peace.